Welcome to the first interview of the second round of the Women's Grand Prix here in Pune, India. And I'm joined by Divya Deshmukh, who just defeated Vaishali in, I must say, a very unexpected manner. We're all here and no one expected you to finish the game so fast. So I'd appreciate if you go through the movement before. Just tell me your sensations, your thoughts after this very quick win against Vaishali.
Okay, it's not really a win. It's not a real win because she just messed up the order, which is a pity. So, yeah, it sometimes happens. It's human.
You definitely weren't expecting to win so fast today, I expect.
No, I actually got quite lucky with the opening because she's not that predictable with openings. So I was checking a lot of various things, and I did not expect this. But in the last GP, I had a game here, and I couldn't remember what to do, so I just went with the simpler way. So before around 5 minutes before the round, I just briefly glanced at this opening, and I got so lucky that it.
Well, it's lucky for you then.
Yeah.
Could you show us the moves, please?
Okay, so it is Spanish opening. And this is what happened in the last GP against Lucky Do. And here, this is all theory. So after BF4, I went B3 and then I went into a game.
Was it Cyprus, yes?
Yes, Cyprus. So, I got lucky. I checked this line and, okay, it's still theory at this point. F6, rook E3. Bishop F4, Queen F3, Queen D7, Knight D5. I was a bit bothered at this point because I didn't want to make an easy draw, quick draw. And after Rook E8 here, and then Knight C7.
That's what the theory says.
Yeah, that's what the theory is.
With Bishop D4.
Bishop G4, Queen E4, and then it's a repetition. But I didn't want to make a draw, and I didn't repeat the ambitious try, so I was a bit worried. But then I thought that I was so surprised when she went Bishop G4 because I thought that I'm hallucinating because isn't it just better for me and it's almost winning? And then I saw her and I wasn't sure because she gave me expressions, so I thought maybe it's some prep, but then I thought for 5 minutes and
did you feel like she noticed her mistake when she...
Of course she did, yeah.
Immediately after playing the move, no?
I mean, you can sense it a little bit. So I sensed it a little bit, but she didn't give me the full sign. So I just calculated.
Just tell us why the move is a mistake and what's going to happen now for the viewers who want to follow your game.
So basically now, here white is threatening on E7. Even the F5 bishop is a little bit weak and the rook on E8. I always have some discovered attacks and by moving the knight. So it's very crucial to go rook E8. You also protect E7, you protect the rook. And it's equal. But after Bishop G4, everything is hanging, your bishop is hanging, your rook is hanging, and it just feels like there should be something. Tactic,
yeah. So show us what happened.
So Knight F6. I feel like after the game, I feel like maybe she should have just given the exchange and it would have been better. At least some.
To keep fighting.
Yeah, because after Bishop F3, and she just lost her piece, because this king, you cannot castle because you already moved the king. And now she has to somehow get this bishop out of the pin, but it's not that easy. And I just ended up winning the bishop. Now I move the knight and the bishop.
Computer was actually suggesting a very weird line, beginning with G5 and rook H7.
I saw
and
that,
at the end, some rook B8 picking up the bishop on B4. So it seems to hold the piece, but then ends up losing a 3.
No, I didn't think it would work because after G5, bishop rook E1, rook H7, bishop E4, rook B8, I think I just have Knight D7.
I think there was something there. But at the end, the knight ends up coming back to C5. It ends up in some rook ending with 3 extra pawns. I mean, it's a disaster. That's at least what I saw. But yeah, the position is practically open.
Yeah, I just got lucky.
So you started tour with, if I'm not mistaken, 2 out of 2. It's we interviewed you yesterday as well. So I, again, assume you didn't expect to start so well. So what are your thoughts with this fantastic start, 2 out of 2 of the tournament?
Nothing. I'm just happy and looking forward to the rest of the game.
You have an extra afternoon now, but basically, we won't kind of call it a free day, obviously, but you do have some extra time.
I am not going to do it.
Get a bit back, a bit of rest back. Who are you playing tomorrow? What is your
Humpy?
Humpy, so the third Indian player.
No, second.
Oh, the second Indian player, big shot to player at the beginning. Have you played with Humpy before?
Yes, a lot of times.
And how's the score? How's it going now?
I don't really count scores with people, but I think it's fine. Should be around equal. I don't know.
She did a draw yesterday with Vaishali with black. Now I see she's playing black again. So tomorrow you'll have black against her. Right. So
Yes.
you think it's going to be a tough game?
Okay, every game here is going to be a tough game.
That's true. Thank you very much for coming, Divya. Thank you.